Ladies and gentlemen, if word has not gotten around, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. The fares for the electronic rail link which operates the KLA Express train service will be increasing their fare for the airport train to 55 ringgit, up from 35, a massive 20 ringgit hike. So according to Pertubuhan Persatuan Pengguna Islam Malaysia PPIM President Nadzim Johan, price hikes like this can have some pretty crazy consequences.
Pengguna tertekan ini tak boleh itu dan segala benda, akhirnya esok dia akan meletup. Pengguna akan meletup. Ambil letup ni macam-macam, dia hilang akal lah. Hilang akal. Pasal ada duit tak ada.
Now people, don't lose your heads because ERL feels your pain too, and they've taken the liberty to offer a discount for you. In fact, 55 ringgit is already the discounted price, down 9 ringgit from the approved fare of 64 ringgit. Gee ERL, thanks. Very thoughtful of you. Remember the National Security Council bill we were talking about a few days ago? You know, the one that would grant Prime Minister Najib the power to declare secure zones anywhere he wants, where reasonable force can be used on anyone deemed a threat? Well, the bill was passed last night in the Dewan Rakyat with 107 votes against 77 as the opposition called for a block vote during the policy stage. Fears are looming that the new powers granted onto Prime Minister Najib Razak will be used to clamp down on dissent, among other things. The argument is still rife that the bill grants way too much power unto the Prime Minister. Former de facto Law Minister Zaid Ibrahim was hauled to the Sessions Court in Kuala Lumpur this morning with a charge of causing annoyance by intentionally making statements that were hurtful to others. Zaid pleaded not guilty to the charge, which is under Section 2331A of the Communications and Multimedia Act, over the speech he made on the 3rd of September, where he called for the resignation of Prime Minister Najib Razak. Just yesterday, he was summoned to the Dangwangi police station over a blog post he made, urging people to rally behind former Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad in his call to remove Prime Minister Najib from office. Controversial blogger Wan Muhammad Azri Wanderis, or better known as Papa GoMo, has been ordered to pay damages of a whopping 800,000 ringgit to incarcerated opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim. Although he still denies it, the Kuala Lumpur High Court has affirmed that he indeed is the person behind Papa GoMo. The Court of Appeal upheld the decision of the Kuala Lumpur High Court, which found him to have committed libel. According to Anwar's lawyer N. Surendran, this is one of the highest awards for defamation ever. The charges were over Papa GoMo putting up lewd pictures of Anwar prior to the 13th general election. The controversy-ridden Malaysian Islamic Economic Development Foundation, or PPIM, has been in the crosshairs of the National Oversight and Whistleblowers Group, or NOW Group, for a while now. In the wake of recent allegations that PPIM had misappropriated funds to some high-ranking officials, some of the top guns in PPIM have resigned from their positions in their subsidiary companies. However, the NOW Group still isn't convinced. The group's director Akmal Nasir lauded the resignations but says that these individuals still retain their positions in the board of trustees at PPIM itself. Thus, the resignations have not restored the moral integrity of the foundation. And that's the end of the fact sheet. How do you usually go to the airport when leaving the country? If you take the ERL, would you still be taking it after the fare hike? Let's talk about it in the comment section. Leave a like and subscribe as well. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching.